Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody this evening? First and probably most important is, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me because the system's acting a little bit funny, so I want to make sure that we can be heard. Uh, hello, 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 Sharon. Hello, Thoko. Hello, Lady T. Hello, Ramona. Hello, Billy J. Christina Maldonado. Again, let me know. Can you hear me, please? Yes, I can. Thank you so much. That's very good. Yes, very clear. Thank you, Ramona. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Whitney, nice to see you in, and Samantha as well. Good evening, everybody. I am running solo tonight. Shauna's tomorrow. Angie is not able to be with us this evening, so I am flying solo. So you gotta put up with me. Yes, you get me tonight, and I don't know. That could be good or bad. Depends on the situation. If you read down below, though, read that. That's the most important thing. Tonight, I am not doing, hey, Shawana, nice to see you in as well. I am not doing a list. Okay, let me get that clear again. I am not doing a list. So what I do is I will pick a question after each reading. So if I when and if I'm drawn to your question, then I will give you a read. So what I would suggest you do is make sure that when you give me a question, give me something that I can really explore, something that we can get into. Because if you ask me a question of, does X even know I exist and will they ever look my way? You know I'm not going to answer that because that's a love question to begin with. I'm not really fond of love questions. Every once in a while, though, I don't mind. But more importantly, it will be, I don't know. Yeah, I just want something that where you can where the only way you can get information is through spirit. That's the thing. Okay. Hey, Tanya, nice to see you in. So, with that said, everybody, are you all ready for that new moon? I think a new moon's coming, is what I'm been told. Of course, I'm not on top of it, and Lord knows this Discord tweaking thing's a bit buzzy. Do you all hear it too? That bleep 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 bleep. Oh Lord, let me see if I can get in here to Discord. I have my Discord up, and let me see if I can somehow disable this. There's got to be a way I can quiet it, but I don't know exactly how to do it. So I'm going to try, and also not take up a lot of time doing it because that'll drive me even more crazy. Maybe it's this one here. It's this one. Let's see. Announcements, welcomes, and then here, what do we got here? Community, go here. How about that one? Okay, restream log. Yeah, it's right here somewhere, but I don't know how to turn it off. I don't know. There's got to be a way I could silence it, but no, my luck, I would silence it and silence us too. And that would not be good. Let's see, it says bit rate, everything else, but I don't see the thing. I'll have to do it another time. So for tonight, we'll have to deal with that click, click, click sound, unfortunately, folks. And I don't know if Angels Will Fly pops in during our live stream. I'll ask her to direct me on how to do that. So I apologize for that. Was it Monday, Shawana? It probably was. Again, I don't keep track. I always keep track of the full moon. That to me is the one with so much energy. And so every time you see me do anything, it's going to be about the full moon and not so much about the new moon. But I knew one was coming. So at least I've got that part right. Alrighty then. Also, folks, don't forget, we are quickly approaching the 7-7 portal. And so make sure that you're ready for that. It's going to be a big thing, too. There's a lot of energy around that. And additionally, don't forget, tomorrow morning, Sean and I will be back here on Friday. Julie from Love Riot Warriors and Scott. Oh, damn, what's his name? Darn, Scott. Sorry, I can't remember your name. Oh, Underwood. Underwood? Yeah. Scott Underwood will be back on Friday together in the morning. On Saturday, nobody, but on Sunday, Angie may be back. And then hey, Bonnie, nice to see you. And on Monday, Shauna will be here with her 50th show, her 50th tea time. And when Shauna has her 50th tea time on Monday, she's going to do giveaways and things like that. She's going to make it a very special party, festive atmosphere. Now, when Shauna does it on Monday, I've given her a giveaway of a free true long reading for anyone, whoever she decides, gets that, however she decides to give away her gifts. But one of the things I've donated to her to give away that day is a live live long reading with me in private. And so watch for that. Watch for that giving or that giveaway or whatever it is, or the drawing or whatever she does with it. And that's Monday morning. And my readings usually take about a half hour to an hour, depending on the person. Sometimes an hour and a half. It is usually done through Zoom like this. And so you are on one side, I'm on the other. We talk, we walk through the questions, or it's done through telephone if you're not comfortable with Zoom, and we have the conversation as we're doing here now. With Zoom, the good part is you can record it. And so I ask if you want to record it, we record it, and then I put it in the Dropbox and send it to you so you can watch it over and over again as time progresses when you feel you needed it. So again, watch out for Shauna's show Monday morning. It starts at 10 a.m. East Coast time, and it's again called Tea Time, and it's her 50th show of Tea Time. And so she is going to be doing some giveaways. So, and again, one of the giveaways I've donated to her for her show was a long reading with me for somebody out there. So keep that in mind. All right. Let's see. Well, and then Tuesdays, I'm sorry, back to my rules. My Tuesday is Julie and Susan Grayson. So again, Love Riot Warriors, which is Julie. And then Wednesday mornings, once again, like it was today, was Bonnie and Julie, and Bonnie is here right now as well. This is the same Bonnie, folks. You can always ask her questions too. Anyway, so Bonnie and Julie back on Wednesdays, and then Angie and I back on Wednesday nights. Hey, thank you, Jen. I remember. Is it the 23rd, right? Is it the 23rd that is the summer solstice, or is it today? And the summer solstice is the longest day of the year. It's when the sun is at the closest to the perfectly to the equator or whatever, and therefore you have the longest day of the year. And there's a lot of energy around that too, by the way. Said Christina Maldonado said, I had a feeling something was going to happen yesterday. She thought that was going to happen. Okay. Today, and it's my birthday. Hey, Jan Searson, today is that day. Okay, then, Jen, you chose the perfect day then for your birthday. How wonderful is that, right? She says, keep it straight, solstice today. Absolutely, Bonnie. There you go. That's what I got people around me for. You guys are so great to keep me in my place. Smack me down. I'm not an astrologer. That's one thing that I love to watch. I love to hear, unless they go so into, the fourth house and the seventh moon and this eighth video, then it drives me crazy. But if they break it down in such good ways, I love it because I love a good astrologer. One of the best to me is Catherine Metcalf. She is amazing, and she puts it out there. Another one is Lily Roddy. She's from Houston, Texas. Another good astrologer. But yeah, they're very cool. And Jan, since it is your birthday, it was Jan, right? Yep. Jan, since it's your birthday, then this one is for you and everybody else who's celebrating a birthday either this week or next. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. A little fun to get the show going. There you go. So happy birthday, Jan. And while you're at it, folks, don't forget to hit those follow buttons on. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Jan, since it's your birthday, we're going to pick you first. So, Jan, tell me, what is it that give me some really good question about what you would like to ask Spirit in reference to yourself or in reference to something coming toward you. Let's make it good and juicy. What you got there, Jan? And again, happy birthday. Also, folks, if you are interested in coming live, either your camera on or off, it doesn't matter. It's up to you. And just your voice, or again, voice and camera, let me know, and I will send you a link to this live stream. When you receive the link, you'll click on the link. It'll bring you in. You can say yes to the camera or no to the camera at that point, and then I'll bring you into the side here, and you'll sit there until I pop you in. So you kind of like be in a green room. And then when I'm ready to take you, because say if I'm with a question, another person's question, I won't be bringing you up at that point. But then when I bring you in, then you're welcome to talk to me. Again, if you want to bring your face on, that's wonderful. You'll pop up on the screen. But if you only want to have your voice spoken to, then there you go. So do me a favor, send me an email. And this is how we do it to make sure that you know that, because again, I don't solicit. So this is how we do it safely. I'm going to ask you to send me an email to Sonoran, that's Sonoran, Mystic, Mystic, Taro. Let me put it in the little thing here so you can even just copy it if you need to. So Sonoran, Mystic, Taro at gmail.com. Send an email to me there. And when you do, I will send you a link. And all you have to do is click on that link. Okay. So again, send me an email to this link, and I will respond by sending you a link to get into the page. So, and again, when you come on to the page, that does not mean you're live. You'll see black and white. That means you're not live. And then when I'm ready, I'll slide the thing over and you'll come on live. Okay. The good thing is if you are in the back, like I call it the green room, if you're in the green room and for some reason you have to go, that's fine. You can go and just exit out. Yes, right now. Absolutely. Lady T says right now. Yes, absolutely. Send me the email and I will send you the link. Okay. So there you go. And let me check, let me pop that up as well while I have it on the screen right here. Let's see, let's do Gmail and make sure that you are coming through live and clear. Let's see, there we go. We got that one. Alrighty then. No one as of yet. So again, pop in and let me know. So while I wait for somebody to do that, and again, once you do, I will send you the link, all right? So to get things rolling, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. We have one question here already. Yes, good. So I'm going to pop Bonnie on. She wants to know, is Archangel Azrael will Archangel? I'll let her ask the question. It's easy here. Lord have mercy. I'm stumbling all over it. Let me get this invite copied and let me get it to her. There we go. And good thing is you watch Bonnie, you'll see how quite easy it is to do. Okay. Again, you can choose either on camera or not. It is up to you. And if anybody thinks anybody else who's already sent something, I have not seen it yet. So again, make sure it goes Sonoran Mystic, Sonoran Mystic Taro at gmail.com. Okay. And Bonnie, I went ahead and sent you the link. So I will wait for you to pop on. While we do that, you're going to say, Billy Joe, what will I get the apartment that I'm going to go look at on Friday, please? Let me take a look at that. That's more of a yes, no answer, but I'm going to see what the cards say anyway. Hey, Ty Jackson, nice to see you in as well. Nice to see you in. Again, folks, email me if you'd like to come live. Okay. Billy Joe, you don't want me to answer the question, do you? I don't think so, Billy Joe. I don't think so. I think it's not really going to work for you. I don't think it's going to be a good fit for you. I am told that you will find what you're looking for. Okay. But again, this isn't what you're looking for. I don't see that is. I think on balance, I think that the negatives are going to outweigh the bottoms. Okay. The positives, I'm sorry. And so again, negatives outweighing the positives. I don't see this as something that may work out for you. So my answer is that you're going to have an internal struggle, whether you have to settle for something or not. And ultimately, I don't think you're going to. I don't think this one's going to be the good fit for you. Okay. But don't do me a favor. Do not listen solely to that. Go in there with an open mind. Go in there with the fact of saying, hey, is this something that I would like to do? Whatever. Make sure you give it a good try and make sure that you take my information and use it as a parameter, but nothing more. Do not make your decisions based solely on this. Make it based on what you feel. Okay. That is the key. Sound good? All right. Next is, and Bonnie's coming next, but Lady T, thank you so much. I'm sending you the link as well. I just sent it, so it's on its way, Lady T. And with that said, let's bring Bonnie on board. Let's say baby on board. Bonnie on board. Hey, Bonnie, baby. Baby on board.
Hey, Bonnie boy.
Good show today, Bonnie, by the way. Good job with you.
Thank you. Thank I mean, I could feel it. I was like, when spirit comes in, I get like foggy. Can't see a
Hmm.
thing.
I'm
So,
foggy in all the time, so for me, but that would make nothing. That means I just need another glass of water
or something.
or something. Exactly. Can we say Tito's and tonic? Oh my
Hey,
goodness.
here's to New Orleans.
There you go. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a blast.
Up
And it's in
there.
October where the weather's going to be really good. So
Yeah, it
that's
should be.
all right. So repeat your question because I have butchered that name so terribly. Is it
Archangel
Ezreal?
Azrael.
Is it
Azrael. She is the
Azrael?
angel of death.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh
But
no!
for me,
Why does everybody do that?
I
I
can't
work
help it. I hear the word death.
I work with death. I did it my entire nursing career. Death is nothing but transformation.
Yes. And it's
It is
interesting.
not.
It's my tarot card because Scorpio is the death card.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Exactly. And, this country, it's more our country than anything,
hmm,
has labeled it and given it such a negative connotation when all it is transformation of energy into a better plane.
yep. Yep.
And
Absolutely.
I mean, I spent decades helping people do this. And now there's a new role called the death doula, which is
Yes.
what I'm going to start doing.
That's what I've heard. It sounds interesting. Can you explain
Yeah,
to people what that is real quick?
a death doula.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure people have
I'm
heard of
gonna
a
I'm gonna type that in as well so that people can know. So how would you spell that?
death is Death.
All righty then.
Doula is Doula. I'm sure people have heard of doulas. They're usually used in birth. They are
Okay.
there to comfort and help the mother and the father and help them through the process. That's all a death doula does on the other end. We help the family and the patient secure and do what they want. So many times, and I have seen this so many times, people will express their wishes. I want this to happen, that. And once they're comatose or once they're dead, family does whatever they want. This is a binding contract to secure, to make sure that their wishes are granted, that everything goes as such. We make their death peaceful, however they want it, depending on culture, religion, all kinds of things. And it's an old tradition. I mean, it's
Hmm.
old as the hills. I've
Hmm.
got friends down in Australia whose their entire family line has done nothing but this. So it is a very old thing to do. It's new in the States because of our fear of death. So I want to know if Archangel Azrael is going to come work with me.
Well, let's take a look at that. Let's take a look and see.
Okay.
I'm for some reason I'm drawn to the traditional Rider Waite, which is interesting on this
Okay.
one.
Mm-hmm.
And usually for me, the traditional Rider Waite tends to give a little more specific guidance, which I like.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know
I
why, but
use it a lot.
yeah, it's my old standby, and it does tend to just resonate well. So what do you have here? Hmm. I don't
Pay
know.
no attention
Ezreal.
to the man behind the curtain.
Exactly. Yeah. First card out was this, which is it's more of a you'd like it to happen, but I don't think that's the one. Okay.
No,
You have a number of them. These are the number. This is many. So you have many out there working with you. I
right.
just don't think that one's one of them. And
Mhm.
Ezreal is a she, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because this came out. So again, it's more like again, it's not
That's
her.
me. I'm the Queen of Cups.
Well, there you go. So who's we working with most is a male is one of the male energies. One of the and somebody who is a compassionate male, somebody who is a male to be working with you right now specifically for developing a plan, developing an entrepreneurial situation because this is the entrepreneurial king, as you know, and so
That might be, One of my guides is named Byron. That might be him.
Yeah, he's here.
Very much, his personality is very much like mine. Very sarcastic.
But affirming, and that's probably this one too, because again it's a little bit acidic, but not a bite. You know what I mean? So yeah, exactly. So anyway, it's a male energy, and it's the male energy that's really working with you most is there again for the entrepreneurial spirit to help you get through the entrepreneurial hurdles, to make sure that you stay on and go through it. And look at this, they're already working with you. They're not just planning to; they're already working with you. This is at 3.
I know that. I know they're working with me. I know that they've told me this is what I'm to do.
Yep.
They didn't give me the book on how to do it.
Damn, I hate when they do that. But the good part is, again, you're moving in the right direction, because this is that Knight of Cups. So again, you're moving in the right direction toward the happier situation. So know that, again, you're already headed that way. Just keep moving forward with that. Stay balanced. Make sure that you keep your balance. Make sure that you don't overdo one side or the other. Make sure that you're keeping that working that way. But you're going to see, and this is a little bit of a journey. It's not going to be quick. It's not going to be easy. It's not tomorrow. But the good part is it will eventually pay itself off, And look at this. Again, you've already planted a lot of the seeds. So the good part is that journey is seeing the harvest. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I've done it for a long time, so.
Yeah. Well, damn. Get to it.
In
get
a
to
different one. In a different
I love
way.
this. I love this, the Wheel of Fortune.
Absolutely.
So again, it's in your hands. This is the best part. This is the best thing I think about this card. I mean, there's many ways to read this card, but when I see it like this, in this situation like this, it's in your hands. You have choices. You can make them happen.
That's how you read that, huh?
Yeah, I like this one because to me, it's again, the Wheel of Fortune is you spin it, right? And you have the control. You have the control of that. Now, you don't have the control of how it lands, but you do have the control of.
Now, see, there's always a catch.
Exactly. That damn little secrets. Can't get better than that, though.
Completion, yeah. That would be nice.
Yep. So it's coming. It's coming. All I can say, Bonnie, is get her done.
Yeah, right. I have very few patients. I'd like to have it done. And it's in such the infantile position right now.
Yeah. Well, the best part of doing is the networking and the marketing through networking and letting people know you exist. Also doing maybe psychic fairs and advertising yourself.
If you would let her answer, I've emailed that woman. She won't answer. So maybe I've got the wrong email. I don't know.
Phoenix Psychic Fair something, right?
You gave me a woman's name of Nicole, I think.
Yeah, Christine Nicole.
Oh, Christine Nicole. Maybe that's why she hasn't answered.
I'm almost certain that's her name, Christine Nicole. But I'll send you an email again, and I'll send her an email connecting the two of you. How's that?
Oh, that would be blessed. Thank you, sweetheart.
Absolutely.
You are a dream come true.
Nah, I'm a nightmare sometimes.
Well, we all are.
All righty then. Well, with that said, I'm going to let you go. Thank you, Bonnie, for popping in, and a great way to get it rolling.
Have a good evening.
All right, you too. Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Love and light. Love and light. Next in line is Lady T. Lady T, what you got, Lady T? What you got for us?
Oh,
Hello,
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
I have a question about my inheritance.
Okay.
It was stolen from me, and I got scammed, but the banks were able to trace it and freeze it at another bank. So they told me to ask my bank to help me get it back. So I would like to know if I will be able to get it back. I've been trying to send emails.
All right, let's take a look at that then. Let's take a look at that.
Okay.
All right. Again, hello, everybody. As you're all popping in, we're taking questions online as well as live. If you wanted to be live, let me know. You can be live with the camera on or just with voice like Lady T or like Bonnie live full on, or you can just put the questions in the chat room, whichever makes it easiest for you guys. Don't forget to hit those like, share, subscribe, and follow buttons. If you're interested in doing so and sending a question, send me an email at sonoranmystictarot@gmail.com. And if you look back at the chat, you'll see it. And send me an email at sonoranmystictarot@gmail.com, and I will send you a link, which will bring you into the chat. And then once you're in the chat, when it's your turn, I'll slide the thing over and you'll come live. You do not come live instantly. You get live once I do it, okay? And again, like Lady T, you can keep it with just a voice, or with Billy Joe, who is up next, and with Bonnie, who is just before her, you can go live with face as well, whichever you're comfortable with, okay? All righty then. Lady T, working on you, Lady T. Here we go.
Okay.
Yes, Lady T, you're going to get news very soon. They
Wow.
are working on the situation, so they're at work with it, and you're going to get the news. And the reason why I say work is because of that one. So they are working on it already, so you know they're working on it. And but you will get the news. This is the news that's coming in, and the news is good news, as you can see. Again, fresh start, new start. So again, the money gets back, and I love this too because there's that Knight of Wands. So again, moving forward, there's going to be movement. Now, what this tells me though is that you will get movement and you will get success. Okay, but don't expect it tomorrow. Don't expect it like instantaneously, because again, when the news comes in, it's a process. Okay, so don't expect it to be overnight, but this will resolve itself. And you can see the deceitful one. See it there?
Yes.
They outmaneuvered you. They tried taking the situation, but again, the Knight of Pentacles comes in and is going to correct the situation and fix the money. Okay, so the Knight is there. You have two Knights, and it's a lot of motion. Again, when you have the Knights, that's movement forward, and that's again moving toward it. They're going to have to get some creative. They're going to look creative to get the money back from the accounts, but the money will be there. Okay, so I'm seeing
Wow.
there. Stay strong. The tarot card's saying stay strong and be patient. Okay, but in the
Yes.
end, you will be victorious. This is the Chariot card. You will be victorious, and look at that. That's that new money. The Ace of
Wow. Thank
new
you.
money. Okay.
Yes. Thank you so much. I got a reading from you last year, and everything that you said happened this year. So I really trust you. Thank you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you coming on. Thank you for your time. Thank you very much.
Bye.
All right. Take care. All righty, folks. See how easy that is, folks? It's not that difficult. It's not that hard. Next in line is, let me check and make sure I don't miss anybody who's in the, there you go. There you go. Good. Okay, we're good. Next in line is Billy Joe. Hey, Billy Joe.
Hi,
Hey, how are you, Billy Joe?
good, and you?
I am doing fine. Fine as wine.
I wanted to know, I've been looking for a place.
Uh-huh.
I'm supposed to be looking at this apartment on Friday. Will I get that apartment?
I answered it. You didn't hear it?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, no, this apartment won't be the one that fits you perfectly. There are going to be some really good parts about it, but there's going to be some things that just aren't there, and you're going to try to want to make it fit, but that's not the right one. But don't give up hope, because one is coming along, but this one probably will not work. And the reason, again, it's going to have some things you're going to like, but you're going to have this tendency to want to make it work, and in the end you're going to say, no, I can't. I'm not comfortable there. But as I said, when I gave the reading, the one thing I wanted to stress to you is make sure that you go in with an open mind, thinking you can remember what I said, but don't let that bias you in any way. But don't be surprised if, when you go through and you see all that, you'll say, yeah, he kind of said that. But make your own choice. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So keep your mind open to it. But I was getting the feeling that there's going to be, you had the Five of Wands, which is that internal conflict. So it's saying, okay, again, there's certain things I think they're going to work, but there's certain things aren't. And then I can't remember what the other cards were necessarily, but the Five of Wands is what I triggered on. And so I think that it's going to be, it has certain things, but I don't think it's going to work for you in the end.
Yeah, the only thing that I liked about it was that it was income based.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like the only thing I liked about it.
Mm-hmm.
But 20 years ago, that's where I started at.
Oh,
in the same place. And I didn't know if I want to go back there.
That's probably that quandary that I saw with the Five of Wands, because it was an internal struggle of like, if I go back there, am I going back in time? Am I stepping back?
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
So
that's how I feel too.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Yeah. So yeah, but don't worry, because one is coming. I did see one coming. Okay. So one is coming. It's just not this one, in my opinion. Okay.
Okay. All right. Hey, can you just tell me, is there any money coming to help me?
You want some money? You want some money now? You want to?
I need some money.
I need some money.
I need some money.
we got some money. Lord have mercy. Some people just want everything. Now Billy Joe wants some money.
Hey, but you know what? I did what you told me to do.
Yes.
I put the salt outside the door,
Yep.
and I'm telling you, me and my daughter get along. Me and her never get along.
Now, did you do
We
the
get
cinnamon?
along.
Did you do the
And I
cinnamon?
do the cinnamon.
Yes. Make sure you do that every month, the first of every month.
Yep.
And folks, what we're talking about, actually, Billy Joe, if you remember why, can you explain the both of them to the folks?
Yes. If you do the salt outside your door, it keeps the negative energy away. If
Absolutely.
you blow the cinnamon in the door, it brings blessing, the money, and everything. And it
Absolutely.
really works.
I mean, somebody listened.
Yes, I'm one. I'm a believer. I believe in all this stuff.
Yeah,
I
no, it
do.
does work. It really does. Cinnamon has been known for centuries to bring abundance. And so, even in your house, if you're sitting around the house and you don't have a candle or you don't have incense, burn the cinnamon stick. Get a cinnamon stick and burn it. You'd be surprised. That and Palo Santo. Palo Santo raises energy. It's a piece of wood that'll burn forever, but the smell is amazing. But yeah, another one is that cinnamon stick. So if you don't have one, do the other. Let's see what the money is. Hey, LM team, nice to see you. Hey, Tanya, nice to see you. And again, folks, if you want a reading on live like this, where you are like Billy Joe is with us in person, or if you want to not turn your camera on, just hear your voice, send me an email at sonoranmystictarot@gmail.com, and I'll bring you on live. What I'll do is I'll send you a link. The reason why that is, again, I don't want anybody to scam. So if you send me an email, then I reply, you know it's not a scam. So anyway, you send me, I'll send you the link, and then you click on the link, you come into the program, and then when time comes, I'll bring you live. Okay. So again, you can choose whether you're live voice wise and video or just voice. Okay. Or you can ask the question in the chat too. Now back to Jean. So let's see if we can find her some money.
Money, money, money.
I'm getting a focus card here. So I think there's probably some money out there in different places, but you again have to focus because I think you're scattered. You're thinking, okay, where can I get it? I'll get maybe here. Focus on one thing and one thing only, and I think the picture will change for you. You have to do something new though. There's got to be a change. So something's got to change, and you have to take the leap of faith. Maybe take the leap of faith of doing again the infinite abundance. I believe in infinite abundance. My wants and needs are always met, but also get started on something that is fresh and new and believe that it will be successful. And again, that means the focus goes away because you know this is going to work and make that happen. And look at this, you will celebrate.
All right.
This celebration is a home celebration, by the way. So if we wanted to extend it to what we talked about earlier, this is that new place. Again, the celebration with family and friends in home. So that's that. There you go.
All right. Thank you so much.
Oh, look at this. The last one was the Queen of Pentacles. You'll be getting the money. There you go. That's the money right there. That's,
Oh, yes.
remember with the Queen, unlike the Ace is new money, right? But the Queen is be patient, but the money will come. So again,
Okay.
be patient. Remember to focus. Remember to do something new. Shake things up. You'll get the celebration, but again, be patient. It is coming. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you for popping
Thank
in.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye. All righty then. There you go, folks. See how easy that is? It's fun actually too because I can communicate with you, and it's better than when I have to type and then wait for the chat to respond. Oh my gosh, that can be crazy, as you guys know. So this is a nice change when you do it. So with that said, I don't think anybody right now is in line for the live. And so let's get back to the readings that are on the chats. If you do send me an email for the lives that you want to come live, let me know you sent an email so I can watch for it, all right? Yeah, Samantha, it's terrible. People get scammed all the time. Right now, there is a Facebook page that says Don Rumer-Rivera, which is, of course, is my name. And that Don Rumer-Rivera page has all of my images, has all of my information. It is everything except for a hyphen. And then they go out and they try to get people to get readings. And I've had people fall for that. And it's so sad. It's frustrating to say the least. It doesn't make sense why these people scam everybody. It's just awful. But the good thing is that watch what, again, that's why I don't send anything to anybody because I don't want you guys to be triggered and get that mess. So that's what I do. I want to make sure that when you send something to me, you know it's me because you initiated it. You know what I mean? Hey, Janet, nice to see you. We missed you in class the other day, Janet, and it was a cool class. We had such a great thing. I'll explain to everybody what I have I have a Monday night class where I attend here in local in Phoenix, and then I have a Tuesday class that I teach online for everybody who wants to learn about their skills. It's free, and you come in. It's on Zoom. It's easy. If you ever are interested, send me a message to sonoran@gmail.com. Get to know that address. It's easy. Anyway, but most importantly, they gave us 23 questions. And what they did is Tina gave little rocks for us to hold with a number on them. And then once we put our energy into them, we put them back in the bag and then handed them out again so where you didn't have the same rock. And then we had 23 questions to answer about the person who held that rock. And then they had some optional questions as well. I did 26 because I added 3 optionals. And when it was over, I answered every one but 3 right. So out of 26 questions, and they're very not subjective. They're very objective. Male, female, tall, medium, short, heavy, thin, medium, glasses, no glasses. 3 questions wrong out of 26. I think I might be psychic. I don't know. Anyway, you missed it, Janet, but it was a lot of fun. It was a small group too, so people were just having a good time. So there you go. Again, if you want to send me a message and to sonoran@gmail.com, and I will attach the link and send it back. But let's find a question here. Samantha says it makes me so mad. All this scamming in Australia, it's ruining people's life saving. It is, Samantha, and the sad part, it's in Australia, it's in everywhere else, but it comes predominantly from other countries. It's not even locally done. They're doing it out of some cell in other countries, and they have no pride, no shame, no nothing, and it's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. So folks, be careful. And if you ever need to ask for sure, again, you know my email address. Send me an email. You'll know whether it's me or not. Again, when you initiate something, that's when I respond. If I sent you something out of the blue, unless we know each other really well, it wasn't from me. Okay? It wasn't for me. And for those of you who know me well enough, you'll know that when I send you something, it doesn't have any of these email addresses. I have a specific email address that is not any of this. And so when I send you something, at first it throws people off because they're like, I don't know that email address. Yeah, you're not supposed to, because when you open it and look at it, read it, and I make it clear that it's me, then you know it truly is from me. But that's a secret we'll keep from everybody, except for those who need it. And happy solstice to you as well, Janet, by the way. Can I get a few cards on what's ahead for me, please? Yes, absolutely, Samantha. I can do that for you. Absolutely, positively. Again, folks, let me know. Give me some good questions, okay? Type in some good questions in there. Samantha. Oh, Samantha. I don't know what has been going on, but guess what? The end of a cycle is coming near, and look what you're entering into. You're entering a time of prosperity. You're entering a time of abundance. You're entering in a time, oh, look at this, the Queen of Wands. Look at this. You are sitting there high and pretty, and definitely something you did. So you've been setting some things in motion. This is the change card. And remember, the change card, which is the death card, the death change card, not the tower card, is the card that tells you that you are actively helping this take place, okay? If this was a tower card, it would be out of your hands. But you started doing something to make the change, which is leading to, again, a much more abundant time. And look at this. You're going to be sitting pretty and very, very comfortable, okay? So it's right around the corner. I also get the energy of a lot of sun. So you're doing something outside, or you're looking at doing something outside with the sun. Look at this. And you're not afraid of work. You're not afraid to put the time and effort in, which is nice. But again, you're bringing this to a close. This is the 9. So you're getting close to closing this, which is the effort. And then the 10 tells you, again, you're moving into a happier time. So you're right around the corner. And this is the Justice card. So again, you put the work in, so it's being paid off. And the Temperance card is the balance, okay? So the Temperance card is saying, be patient. It's coming. And more importantly, stay balanced. No highs and no lows. Just keep working through, okay? There you go. How's that, Samantha? Hopefully that resonates with you. Let's see who is next. Let's see. Ty asks, working on 2 things important to me. Will it work out in my favor? Okay. Ty, I'm being told to put love and relationship issues on the back burner because you have got to keep moving forward, and if you want victory, you're going to have to keep relationships on the back burner right now. Don't get tied. Don't get distracted by that energy. It's not good for you. Okay. I do feel though that you've been working on something really hard, and soon enough you're going to have to take a break because you don't want to burn yourself out. Okay. So be careful not to overdo. Make sure you take some time. Make sure you take some peace there. I love this is the wheel of fortune. As I told you, this is setting things in motion, and this is the as you spin the wheel, things start finding their way to you. You need to make sure that you set your affirmations. You need to make sure you're telling the universe what it is you want and how you want it to be. And I'm not saying ask them. I'm telling tell the universe exactly what you want. And when you talk to the universe, Ty, talk to them like you're talking to me. Don't talk. Don't whisper. Don't think in your head. I'm talking. Have a conversation like this. Okay. There are still some questions to come through, Ty, before everything resolves itself. Again, you will be victorious, Ty. That's the most important thing to take away from this. But again, there are some things that are still needing to be answered because the moon says you can see some things, you can't see others. Okay. Again, the wheel is clicking into place, but you're not there yet. Stay strong. Stay vigilant. Don't let anybody steal your joy. There will be changes necessary. Again, whatever you had, where you are right now, what you're thinking is going to change, unfortunately. Okay, so be flexible. Be flexible because you have to make the change. This is saying pretty much that if you don't make the change, when you see a need for change and you don't make it, then you are distracting yourself and you're being pulled off of your thing. Okay, and you'll know when to make the change because there's the bird talking to you. So again, you'll know when to change. Spirit will tell you when to change. And again, that'll bring closure to all this. Again, closure to this means victory on the end. Okay. So, and look at this. This is your last card. The 10 of Cups. That's the happiness. Okay. So you're bringing an end to frustration and you're bringing happiness and abundance to the forefront. Okay. Abundance is more of a Pentacles card, but in this situation, I'm feeling that you are getting both abundance and happiness and joy. Okay. So that is for you, Ty. All right. Let's see what else is up here. Anybody else pop into the email? No, I don't see it. Again, if you sent me an email, let me know. If you want to send me an email so you can go live with me, you can pop up with just the voice, or you can pop up with the voice and the face. It's up to you. You tell me which way you want to do it. And again, usually when you connect, you can leave the camera off, and therefore it's only a voice like Lady Tio did, or you can turn the camera on and be a physical face too. You are welcome, Ty. Thank you for popping in. And Ty, don't forget Monday, Sean is going to have her 5-0 show, her big 50th episode show. And folks, if you're able to make it, you should go and watch that show. It's going to be, again, this is the Naturally Divine Goddess Taro, and she starts at 10 a.m. East Coast time. And I've donated a full version reading for free to whomever, and she's going to have a giveaway. And so I'm one of the many giveaway things she's going to do. So keep that in mind and watch it, and maybe you'll get lucky and get a full reading for free, which is nice. Let's see. Who else is here? Let's see. Janet, did you have a question, by the way? You didn't ask if you did. Let me know if you have a question, Janet. Janet and I took classes a long time ago together, which is wonderful. And she's such a sweet lady. She introduced me to moringa. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. Moringa is a tree. It's called the tree of life. And every part of that tree you can eat and is useful. You can eat the bark. You can eat the root. You can eat the stalk. You can eat the leaves. Her father raises the trees, takes the leaves, crushes them, puts them in capsules, and then sells them or gives them away. I don't know, but he gives them to me, which gave me some, which is wonderful. And I use them, and they bring you energy. It's amazing. I'll have low energy, and I'll take one of those, and I'm like, bing, 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 I'm happy again. So it's a wonderful thing. But every part of that tree is useful. So it's considered the tree of life, and it's been around since the days of old Egypt. So it's not as though it's something new or unusual. It has been around for a long, long time. Okay. So if you are running low on energy, if you're feeling kind of heavy or drowsy and you need some kind of something to get you motivated and pick you up a little bit, go to Amazon or someplace else, even go to your local CVS or something, or Walgreens or something, and ask them for moringa and see if they have it. Believe me, you will not, if your body reacts to it the way mine did, you will not be dissatisfied with the results because again, it really does work. Moringa, I think it's Morenga. I think it's spelled that way. She says, Al An Rahman said, did you say moringa? I bought some seeds, have some growing here. Yes, that's the one, absolutely. And because it comes out, it's a tree, but it can be a small tree, and you can take these things. We have it here. I need to try the caps. The leaves were bitter. Yeah, because when they put them in the caps, they condense it. I don't know, but you don't really taste it because you're not eating the leaves. It's just a capsule that you swallow. You're right. But I'm telling you, it is amazing. It is really amazing. And so I thank Janet for that. Janet's the one that introduced me to that. Let me go back a little bit to make sure, again, if you have a question, folks, don't hesitate to ask the question, please. I'm not exactly sure who all is here. So let me know you're here and your questions, all right? Christina Maldonado, does the Spirit have anything for me? Me. All right. Yes. Let's see what we have for you, Christina. Christina, change is necessary. You got to start doing some changing. But you've got to make the change because, again, the universe is waiting for you to make some changes, okay? You're strong enough. You can make the change. You are strong enough, okay? But if you don't set the wheel in motion, the universe is not going to come to you, okay? So if you want change, you've got to be the change agent, all right? Listen, Spirit's talking to you. Spirit's been talking to you. See here, they're whispering at you. They're giving you signs. Listen to the music. They're talking to you in the music. They're talking to your shows. And again, if you want abundance, if you're looking to change into this is where you're headed as long as you make the change, okay? But the change is on you. Nobody else. So Christina, find out the thing. Look at this. There's the devil card. You're very pessimistic right now. I don't know why. I don't know what's got you down, but you're very pessimistic. And again, you're feeling like, like you can't make a move. You can't, like you're feeling stuck. And look, there's the stuck card there. So again, I get the feeling you're feeling stuck. You're feeling, you know you need to change. And see, here's the King. The King of Cups tells you need to change. Again, you want to control things, but you have to be fluid. You have to be ready to change and take that new path. Here's that new path. So keep moving forward. And here's the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, again, she's patient. Okay, be patient. Continue working through, which is the Three of Wands. Work through. Okay, and ultimately you'll be happy with comes your way. Again, resolution is coming. Okay, so Christina, have faith, have belief, know that it's happening and it will happen. Okay. Sound good? But it's up to you. And you have to, again, you've got to set the motion. You have to tell Spirit. Remember, Christina, you have to tell Spirit what you want. You have to make sure that Spirit understands clearly what it is that you want, what it is that you accept, and what it is you won't accept. I mean, it's a two-sided coin there. But you got to do it. It's on you. All right. Let's see. I was looking for one other thing here. Again, folks, if you want to come live, don't hesitate to send me to email me. Sonoran, Sonoran, Mystic Tarot, Tarot, at gmail.com. And I will send you a link to come live. Okay. And I wanted to show you all this. I thought it was kind of cool. Here, I started the upload now. Let me upload one more thing. They're both kind of cool, and I just thought they were kind of neat, so I wanted to share them with you. Yes, do this one too. If it'll upload, we'll see. And then one more. Here we go. Yes. Actually, let's do two more because this one's kind of funny too. I think this is kind of cool, and then I'll share it with you. All right, let me see if this works. Let me know if you see this, folks. I don't think it's not showing, is it? Dang it. Oh, well, I was hoping that would show, but it didn't. All righty then. Let me try one more thing here. Let me try this way. See if this will work. Let me do this. Again, folks, sorry, but just wanted to be a little playful. and I'm going to figure it out. This is one thing we don't do often, because usually when I'm with somebody else, we're reading and we're just getting at it. But today I get a chance to play a little bit and be silly, which isn't a bad thing to do. Here we go. Tell me if you can see this. Is that crazy or what? It is so funny. And then there's this one. It's like me screaming. Lord knows I don't scream, but I like it, And then cartoon me. I'm coming to save the day. I'm Taro Man. And then we have this one, which I thought was kind of cute. This is me when I was younger. This is like an AI version of me when I was younger. They thought that's what AI thinks I would look like, and it may not be too far off, but I just thought it was kind of cool. So yes, I'm being silly today because I can. Alrighty then, nothing yet. Did you all see those images in the end? Yeah, Christine says she felt stuck. Absolutely. Just get off my butt. Yes, absolutely. I have something coming toward me important. What do you see? Okay, Tanya, hold 1 second. We will take a look at that. Absolutely. Am I headed to the right direction with my Reiki practice? Hey, Jan, yes, because it's your birthday. I'm going to do Jan first, though, okay? Let me take a drink. Did you all see the images I put up there? Did you see those, or did they not come up? Yes, they did. Is that what you're saying? Okay. Let's do Jan first. Am I headed in the right direction with my Reiki practice? The good part is, yes, you are headed and you are going to be successful at your Reiki practice, but I do think there's going to have to be some change, okay? So make sure that there's something need to be tweaked, okay? So pay attention to what it's like. I don't know what it is. There's something else that you picked up from somebody else, but at the same time, they I get the feeling that that it's something that doesn't work for you. It works for them, but doesn't work for you. So again, you picked something up from somebody else. You need to give it a rest. You need to put that away, whatever it is you picked up, and keep moving the way you were doing it. Did you change something up? Because again, I'm getting some feeling of imbalance, something that doesn't feel comfortable to you. Again, you're doing it. You've started incorporating it, so it isn't something you thought about, but there is something that is at play there, okay? And there's the judgment card. So again, your people are probably going to tell you, maybe even mention to you, maybe the difference if they've been doing something with you and saying, hey, this maybe felt a little different. Listen to them, okay? Listen to your clients. All right, that's the most important thing I can tell you. But if ultimately you're going to be successful, again, you're going to be successful because you're going to get beyond this. But again, make sure whatever it is you were incorporating from somebody else, it's not meant for you. It doesn't work for you. So whatever that little thing was, whatever that little click was, don't do that. Put it to rest. Don't do that, okay? Go back to your more traditional use and then bring something in that you feel comfortable with, but don't bring in something that somebody else has done. All right. Not everybody can practice the same way. Not everybody can speak the same language. Not everybody can do the same moves. That's what makes us all individuals. So know that you are an individual. You are your own person, and therefore depend on your individual spirit, your individual communications with your guides, and your individual, your individual conscience. It tells you. It kind of will give you a direction. Okay. So don't ignore it. Hey, AZ Cactus Doctor, nice to see you in too. All right. So let's see. Who else is who I did say before Jan, because I jumped over to Jan because it is her birthday. But before Jan, I did point out somebody else. It wasn't Christine. Who was it? Tanya. She says, I have some things coming up important. What do you see? Okay, let me take a look. All right. I do have here we go. Hold 1 second. I see. Somebody sent an email, but it wasn't. It was about this, but not this. Okay. Sorry about that. Distracted because I'm trying to make sure that I'm keeping track. Again, if you send an email, sonoranmystictarot@gmail.com, I will bring you on and we'll talk live. So for Tanya itself, I have some things coming up. Tanya, I do see you. You are the one who this rests on you. Okay, this is the Empress. Okay, so you created this, you put this into motion, and you make it grow. Okay, and make it grow in your image, make it grow in your thinking. Okay, be patient because there will be some changes. It's not going to be a straightforward line. Okay, but again, it's going to make you happy. The changes will make you happy. This is not an easy process. It will take some time. This is the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is a journey. Eight of Cups is a journey. So be prepared for this taking some time. It's not going to happen tomorrow. But yes, you're moving in the right direction. And this is the Lover's card. Now, the Lover's card can mean lovers, as we know, but they can also mean, and do in this case, mean this is in alignment with you. So you are doing something that's aligned with you. It's just that you have to do something to tweak it to make it a little different, so where it's better aligned with you. Okay, so again, you're doing something that you're aligned to do with your path, but make sure that you make the changes necessary to make it work better for you. And it'll also shrink the amount of time that it takes for you to make this a really successful thing. And again, here is that Empress. The Empress says it's on you. It's in your hands and nobody else's. So you can't look elsewhere. And I love it because, again, it's going to bring you money and abundance because this is that Queen. But these, again, when you get that Queen, the Queen's a patient one. So it's not tomorrow. This is down the road. And we already talked about it. Again, the Queen being patient because this is a journey. It's going to take you some time. Okay. We're looking at August, September is what I'm getting there. Okay. And then there's the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is like, you know what? As you make the moves, as you make the changes, as you determine what you need to do, you have to be strong to do it, and don't let others dissuade you, because that's not what this is about. This is the Queen of Cups. Again, change. The change will make you happy. So keep moving forward, doing what you're doing. Make the changes as it applies to you. Do not expect it to be linear and one straight line. It's not going to be. And again, don't expect it to be done tomorrow or anytime soon. I think you're going to start seeing the benefits. Sorry about that. Got some hair or something here. It's itching my nose. Anyway, got some. We're looking August, September before you really see something significant coming from this. Okay. Let's see. Stephanie Engelsman. Hey, welcome, Stephanie. Oh, thank you, Stephanie, for sharing. That reminds me, folks, please like, share, subscribe, follow, and comment as well. If on YouTube, definitely subscribe. If you are on Facebook, I invite you to go to YouTube, and I'll make it easy for you because I'm going to put up the QR code. And when you are ready to do it, you can take your camera out. You can point it toward this button here, and it'll pop up on the screen, the website. Click on the little white thing that says website. It'll take you to YouTube, and please hit that subscribe button. If you go to YouTube and don't hit subscribe, you're kind of wasting your journey. All right. So do me a favor. If you are on Facebook or any other thing, please also set up a YouTube channel and make sure that you click on this one for me. I would truly, truly appreciate it. And then I'll also put a plug in for Naturally Divine Goddess Taro, which is Shauna. That is hers. So I'll give you a minute to take a look at that one. And you'll do the same thing. This is for Angie, who usually is live with me tonight on Wednesday nights. And then this one is for Bonnie. So we got them on there. And I have Julie here somewhere as well, if I can find her. And if I don't, then I've been doing a bad boy thing. And if I will get her added. I don't see her. I can't believe I don't have Julie because I did have her. But I will add her. And you'll see Julie as well. Okay. All right. With that said, got to give myself a little commercial time. So if you're looking for merchandise, don't hesitate to look at my Etsy store. Now I sell my logo, which is right here, which I created, and I adore this logo. I also sell my round little social media logo. It's like a button. That one is also being sold on t-shirts. Also, I sell other things such as sayings that I say all the time here on lives, such as my Infinite Abundance shirt. I believe in infinite abundance. My wants and needs are always met. With this here, when you go to this site, this one you can get this on the cell phone case. You can get it on mugs, all those things. So you're not limited to shirts, and you can choose what color shirts you want. And I also have mugs and stuff and pillows for with my logo on it. So you're welcome to go there and visit with that. I would appreciate if you do it that way. And also, if you're somebody who comes in and wants love readings, hey, then you need to buy my the Lover's Tarot card shirt. Wear the love, bring the love in. There you go. How's that? So with that said, who is next? Who do we have next for a reading? Tanya McConnell says, I needed to hear that. You're welcome, Tanya. I'm glad to hear that. Keep in touch, though, Tanya. Also, update us. Let us know as things progress. Keep us informed, all right? Stephanie Engelsman says, hi, Don. Do you see me getting a new job soon or new clients for my healing business, taking action on both? Stephanie, this is another question, right, Stephanie? Because I think I just answered somebody else about healing business, but that was not you, correct? I'm almost certain it was not you. I think it was Tanya, if I'm not mistaken, all right? So, or was it? Yeah, I think it was Tanya. Okay, good. So Stephanie, you are next then. So I'm going to take that question. Where was it again? Let me get back here. Here we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Or was that Stephanie again? Did I just read for you, or are there two people in here with a healing business? That would be interesting, huh? Okay. I'm looking to make sure. Not you. Okay, good. That's what I thought. Okay, good. And don't forget, folks, if you want to come live with me and ask your question and have a conversation and therefore dive a little deeper into what your question is, send me an email, sonoranmystictarot@gmail.com, and I will send you a link. You can come on. The best part is that you can, when you come on to just the voice, or you can you can come on with the camera on too. It depends. It's your choice. Okay. So let's see what we have for Stephanie. No, Stephanie, I don't see a new job. I do see you that they're telling you to stay balanced and keep moving forward. Don't keep working with people, keep doing what you're doing. So again, stay balanced and stay moving forward. Make sure you're paying attention to your budget. Make sure you're not busting the budget. Make sure you're spending what you need to spend. Make sure you're doing whatever. But it's interesting because I'm getting the feeling like a young man is going to come to your office, to your business, to your whatever you do, wherever you do your business, and he's going to get a healing from you. And when he gets that from you, he has a nice outreach of networks that he uses, okay? And he's going to help spread the language and the word that you are somebody that needs to be visited, somebody who knows what they're doing. So what I'm saying is that hang in there, be patient, continue to treat everybody the same, watch your money, but this one individual is going, when you work with them, they're going to have such a connection. It's like, I don't know if they're in the media or social media or what, but they're going to be able to, their voice will be amplified and it'll help you. And look at this, and then everything turns around. So again, a lot of it's going to be just continue to do their job well. And then that one person is what's going to make the change. So that person is coming. We're looking at maybe 3 months. So 3 more months of hard work and dedication and focus. But and again, this is somebody shouting. This is somebody directing. Somebody giving advice. Somebody giving direction. So this is the person who's going to again shout for you. They're going to put your name out there. Okay, so you have about 3 months, and yeah, it's going to be a bit of a grind. Continue to understand that again, you have to pinch the pennies. You're going to do, but you are going to get through this. Okay, and I love this. Look, there's a 10. The work is going to be coming to an end, and when that 10 comes to an end, again, we have another 10. And this is the beginning of the abundance, and so you're bringing in a time of abundance. You're putting aside all the hard work that goes nowhere. And finally, you're getting rewarded for what you do. Okay. So in your situation, it's not that you're doing something different or you need to change something. Yours is hang in there, keep working through, keep getting out there and networking, keep communicating so you can get people in the door. And eventually that right person is going to walk in the door who's going to bring you a whole boatload of more clients. Again, it's not It's not what you know, it's who you know. And you're going to meet the right person that can make that happen, okay? So that's what I got for you, Stephanie. Alrighty then. Nat says, I've been told I'm a natural healer. Is that what you're feeling? Nat, you ask an interesting question, and I don't mean to take away. No, I don't know why I got a job. The cards didn't say, the cards don't work that way for me, at least, Stephanie. The cards don't say, hey, you're not getting a job and this is why. The cards are saying, the cards are advising you on which way to move forward. So it doesn't say why the other side doesn't work. It's saying why this is what is in your path. This is what is aligned with you. This is your path. Okay, that's the kind of the difference. I can understand why you'd ask the question, but yeah, cards don't work that way. It doesn't say it. They won't come and tell you, well, go this way because this way is this, and this. Usually, it's more direction, as in what to do and what not to do. But usually, the path they give you is clear. Okay. Again, Nat says, I've been told I'm a natural healer. Is that what you're feeling? Nat, I can tell you this much. Again, whether you want to hear it or not, we're all natural healers. We are born with natural healing abilities because we're born with energy. We are energy. There's energy around us. I mean, it's always around us. If you connect some leads to your fingers, you will see we have energy in us, and that energy goes away when we pass. So there is energy. We are energy, and we have the ability to put our energies to work. The question is are we ready to perform as natural healers, or do we push it aside? And do we not develop it? Do we not use it? Do we not benefit from it? There may be somebody who are stronger initially, because they have a foot up in that sense, because they have a little more inclination. But all of us are natural healers. All of us can grow and do that, which is good. That's like everyone's a psychic. Everyone has the ability. Everyone is a medium. Not everyone can be physical medium, because a physical medium, there's some kind of, they've shown there's a physical medium, there's like a chromosome or something. I don't know what's happening, but there's something that is a little off on physical mediums, the mediums that can raise tables and things like that. There's only like 1 in every 250,000 or something like that. It's a very small number of people who can do it. But everybody else can do mediumship. We all have that ability. Okay. So yes, you are a healer. We're all natural born healers. Okay. Not to take anything away from everybody else and to the degree of it. That's not what I'm saying. But I do say we are all healers, okay? Man, I'm telling you, I am thirsty today. I'm thirsty. Usually when that happens, it's because Spirit is busy. Busy. Okay, let's see. Anybody? Ramona, Patty, X to leave date. Patty Waters. Are you still here, Patty? Let me know. Says, my ex wants to leave to date younger girls. What can I do to get over this? The best thing I can tell you, Patty, is let it go. Let it go. Reality is that if you own this, and this is not tarot, this is not psychic, this is me. The reality is if that's what they want, you can't own that. You are not that person, and they're having their own issues. They got to resolve that. But you can't be everything for everyone. And if he's having those kind of issues, then he's gonna. But you said here, my ex wants to leave to date younger girls. If he's your ex already, then he's already left. You make it sound like he hasn't left yet, but yet you call him an ex. No matter what that means, my point to you is that you can't do anything. To get over it, you just move on. You have to move on. And however you feel, however you are best equipped to move on, you need to move on. If you're asking for a direction like somebody else or somebody, that's a preference on how you handle stress, how you handle change, and what you want to do. That's really not a tarot question or a psychic question, because again, it's internal to you. It says two were scammers. Not sure know what that means. So anyway, that's what I'm getting for you, Patty, is that just go with what heals you, what helps you to silence the voices, what helps you to face an opportunity and see it as an opportunity instead of a setback. how you deal with it is going to be up to you, and not everybody is right. He's right. If it's meant to be, it will come back. Oh, please. Yes, 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 absolutely. Two of the girls, two were scammers. Of course, but again, who cares? You said two of the girls were scammers. He meets them online. Patty, I totally, completely understand the situation. But again, you said he's an ex. If he's an ex, then he's already out of your picture, and who cares? And if he's an ex, then his money and your money separated, so he's not impacting your finances. If he is impacting your finances, then you need to be an ex. You need to be getting done because they're going to be taking your money. You're paying for these women, so you need to take the steps to protect yourself. You need to do what you can, but at the same time, let it go. Okay, let it go. If he's looking for something and you're not it, you can't do much to change that. Okay, he may have an epiphany eventually down the road, and he may come to something on his own and realize, hey, maybe what I had isn't bad and actually quite damn good. But that's on him, and you're not going to do much to change it. You can try to do everything in the world, but again, until he's ready, there's nothing you can do. So if I were you, I would move on with my life. I would be looking for things to do with my life. I would be looking for ways to maybe meet new people and maybe even find that special person. And that's it. Patty, I'm not your psychologist. I am not your therapist. Okay. And so I'm not going to sit here and ask you the 10 billion questions of how does that make you feel? And how do you think, whatever. I've given you what I've told you. And he said he treats me terribly and I don't deserve it. Well, that's what when that happens, you know what I just said. Move on. Move on. I mean, I don't know what else you want to hear. And I don't, I can't, again, I'm not doing this psychically. I'm not doing this terrorly. I'm giving you advice as one person, one human to another. Okay. If you deserve better, then get the hell out. Do something on your own. He's already moved on. You haven't. And he's showed you to move. He's even told you to move on pretty much by giving this. So you need to listen to him. Listen to him. The reason why he probably is, if he is treating you terribly, he probably does because he's trying to push you away and it's not working. So he gets a little meaner. I mean, take the hint. He wants to be separated, disconnected. Do it. Give him what he wants and move on. There is somebody for everybody. You will find somebody else too. Okay. It's not an easy lesson to hear. And I know you don't want to hear what I'm saying. I know it's not easy to hear what you're saying. And I hope you don't take it the wrong way. I'm not being mean. I'm being direct. I'm being direct and forward because I think you need to hear it. Because again, you got to live for you. He's made you. He's determined what he's going to do. Okay. Oh my goodness. So I send you love and light, Patty. Lots of love and light. Okay. Next, are there any other questions here? As I check the inbox as well. As you can see, I move pretty quickly through questions when I'm here by myself because otherwise, Angie and I seem to pop through a bunch. But we get a little deeper sometimes. But there you go. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're welcome, Patty. You're welcome. Absolutely. Remember, you are worthy. Always remember that. You're worthy. Yes, Ramona, what's your question? I was going to ask that earlier, didn't I? I think I did. What's your question, Ramona? And I will answer it. I see I saw that I'm here, and I saw something earlier. I'm trying to go back, but offer your question again, Ramona, and I will answer it. I'm driving. I posted my question. Well, that really helps a lot because I can't find it, Ramona. Let me look again. Oh, I see it. I see it. Is this it? It says, I'm supposed to move by July 1st. I'm inquiring if it's a good idea to move back home with my dad. Okay. Good question. Now, these are the kind of questions I love because there's some meat in the bones there. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Ramona. Yep, going back to the plantation, going back home, going back to what is comfortable to you. Yes, I see you going back home. Uh, I see you'll be, yeah, but you know what? I see, yeah, you really don't want to do that. This is the case. I see that you don't really want to do this. Um, but I think if you look at it in a new direction, in a new way, this is actually going to work out for you because you're going to create a new relationship, um, a new way to connect and communicate with your family. And it's also going to help you save money because it's not going to bust your budget. And eventually, you will have the money and resources for a fresh new start. So, yes, I see you going back home, and I see it's a necessity. And Lord knows, again, it's not your choice. You prefer not to have it, and you would do much anything else to not have that happen. But it is where you're going to go, and it's actually going to work out well. Look at this: the home and the family are going to be happy to have you back, and they're going to this again is going to be a good move for you, and everybody's going to celebrate it in this initially, okay, at least at first, okay. But once you get home, make sure you keep spinning the wheel looking for that next opportunity to move into something else, and then you'll be rewarded that. I'm getting something like October, late September, early October. Don't be surprised if you find the place you're looking for. So again, September, October, you'll probably find where you're looking for, and then that's where you'll land. But for now, yeah, back with Dad. That's what I'm seeing. Back with Padre. Um, yes, building a new foundation, absolutely. Yep, and you watch your money, put the money aside, make sure that you're protecting that money, absolutely. Absolutely. Any message, please, and thank you for Nat. Okay, Nat, let's see what I got for you. Let's see. The same three cards. That is just crazy. You saw me shuffle it. You all saw me shuffling the damn deck. That is crazy. That is crazy. Nat, this kind of means a little different though for you. Nat, you need Nat, you need a new direction. Hey, Shauna, nice to see you in. I was just telling him, Shauna, that I donated a full free reading for you to dole out on Monday morning for your celebration of the Big 50 show, the big 50th episode. So I told people to check in and make sure they have you lined up on their YouTube so they can check out with you. I've been marketing you. Anyway, what I'm getting for you, Nat, is that Nat, you've been wanting to do something new, and you've even been putting a lot of things in place to do it. So now is the time to get it done, get started. But again, it's a process. So continue with the process, but get that new thing started, whatever it is. Watch your money, pinch your pennies, and let's see. Oh, yep. You're gonna feel again. You're not exactly sure whether you should do this because you don't know everything is right or wrong. But I'm telling you, this is the way to do it. Keep planning. This is the planning card. Keep planning. Keep moving with the plans, making the plan, putting the plans in place, testing the plan. Say, okay, does this make sense? Does this not work? I don't know. And then ultimately, look at this. It's going to work out for you. Okay. Look, I love this. This is the King of Pentacles. Okay. So that's the King of Abundance. So now you're headed there. Just make sure that you focus on something new, fresh, and inventive. Make something that works for you and it fits with you. What I'm saying, Nat, by the way, is I see you starting a business or doing some kind of side hustle to create some money to make sure that you have something coming in. I don't think you're solely going to be working for somebody else. I think that you're drawn to work for yourself. So on the evenings, on the weekends, however your schedule works, I think you need to be planting some seeds and working toward creating your own opportunities, creating your own business, creating your own product or whatever you're going to do. This is and you have the time, you have the patience, you can find the ways to make this happen. You are a bright person. I get the feeling you're very bright actually, and your ingenuity is quite off the charts in my head. So what I'm saying is get to it. Don't wait for the house to fall on you. Get out there and start making something happen, Nat. Okay? That's what I'm getting for you. Hopefully it resonates with you. Again, get out there. And that once you make a decision on the direction you're headed, if you come up with a business or an idea, come back to us and ask us, hey, what do y'all feel about this? What do you think about that? And we'll run it through our cards and see what Spirit says about it, okay? Let's see. Jamal says, I've been through a bad time and now going through a rough time. Will me and my ex start talking again? Jamal, you don't need me to answer that question. The question is, are you guys going to put the time into it? The very first thing I heard is move on. I don't even know why you're sticking with it. I think you need to move. The very first thing I thought, move on. Don't do that. Don't go back. So in my opinion, you should not be looking backward. You should not be smelling backwards. You need to be looking forwards and finding that special someone who is now and present and ready for you. Because again, let the past go. Okay. Nat, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm telling you, that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling you have to start your own business, something you own, something you love, something that you embrace, something that is in your soul. And I'm not surprised that pops up. So yes, Nat, I agree with that. Man, I'm so dry. Lord have mercy. Sorry, folks. I'm just so dry. Anyway, CJ, yes. What does Spirit have for me? Hey, Angel will fly. Nice to see you in. Good to see you in. Thanks for coming to class last night, by the way, too. Appreciate that. And Angels will fly. When we have a chance, we should have a conversation because I wanted to share with you some things I've been doing, and your class on Discord for me that you taught me. Some really good stuff came from that. So I want to share with you what I've been doing. Yeah, I think you'll kind of like it. It's right up your alley, and maybe you can even give me some suggestions. Okay, I think you're gonna like it. I think it's cool. Let's see, CJ. Yes, CJ. What the Spirit? I get easily distracted, as you can tell. Squirrel. Next for CJ. Yes, CJ. CJ, I see you moving forward, moving on. CJ, get moving forward. But CJ, please, as you start moving forward, please use some wise choices, because I think CJ, you tend to fly with the seat of your pants, and sometimes you get bit for it. And I'm getting the warning here as you move forward with what you're looking at doing right now, because I do think you have something in mind, and that's why you didn't really ask the question targeting what you had, but I do believe there's a specific thing. And again, please don't just go by the seat of your pants. Make sure that you're making informed decisions. Otherwise you're not going to like the results. Okay. So no rash decisions, no flying by the seat of your pants. Okay. Make sure you ask all the questions you need to, because again, as you move forward, there are going to be questions that you do not have answers to yet. Reach out to the people who can give you those answers. All right. And then stay focused on what it is you want to accomplish and how you're going to do it. Put the work in. CJ, you cannot, no cutting corners, CJ. No cutting corners, no trying to find a short workaround. This is not the workaround. You have to actually plant the seeds. You have to work, till the soil, plant the seeds, make sure you're putting some water down, those kind of things. And then you're going to see the benefits come in, but it will take some time. And again, whatever you're doing is aligned with you, so continue to do that. But again, make sure that you're ready to hear and receive feedback. I'll call it feedback, okay? I was going to say critique, but I would say feedback. Make sure you're listening to feedback. Make sure you're listening to people when they share with you certain things that maybe work and don't work, so that you can alter you and your behaviors as well, okay? So they fit in the same situation. I'm trying to open my abilities. Absolutely, CJ. Keep growing them, but make sure you listen to people, okay? CJ, as you communicate, as you start communicating with Spirit and other things, make sure that you're listening and understanding your own vocabulary, your own psychic vocabulary. Make sure you're understanding your Spirit's vocabulary, and make sure that communication is a two-way street that continues to flow. That's important. That's really important. Okay. So yeah, that's that's what I have to give you. As you, again, listen to yourself. Don't do anything rash. Make sure you're listening to Spirit. Make sure that you're quieting your ego. Your ego sometimes gets in the way, and Spirit then does not come through, because you kind of think, oh, that doesn't make sense. You need to stop saying it doesn't make sense. You need to say, you know what? I don't live the person I don't live the person who I'm reading. I don't live their life, so it could fit in their world. Let me give you an example. A good friend of mine now, when I first met them, I did not know them. They were in class with me. I read for them, and I asked him about the helicopter crash he was in. And I almost didn't, because my ego said, who's going to be in a helicopter crash and survive? I mean, how crazy are you to hear this, right? And I told myself, nope, that's my ego. Put it aside. Spirit's telling me this. Spirit is asking me specifically. So what do? Pushed it to the side, asked the question. He said, Which one? I'm like, what? Apparently there were two, if I remember right, and I do recall right. Anyway, and he said, oh, and I said, well, the person here with me, I surrendered it, and I said, okay, tell me more, Spirit. And it was like the one with Tony, and the Italian Tony from New York. And he said, oh yeah, that's the guy who pulled me out of the one before the thing blew up. And he's like my guardian angel now. And I said, well, he's here with you. And he said, of course he is. He's my guardian angel in real, because he's passed now, and he comes back and protects me. Things. If I had put my ego in the way, I would never have gotten anywhere with that, because again, I divorced my logic because it wasn't my life. I divorced my logic because I was not intended to be giving me a reading, and I let Spirit tell me what I was being given for this person who I read. And when I read to them and gave them what Spirit said, everything was right on point. So that's the lesson I'm trying to give here, is that as you open your abilities up, make sure you open your mind, and make sure you suspend disbelief. Okay? Everything is possible because it's not your world. And then make sure that you keep your ego in check and out of the way. Okay? That's what I can tell you, CJ. And you will be successful if you do that. I promise you. I meet people often. We have a class on Tuesday night with a lot of people who come in. And when they first come in, they're like, I can't do this. I don't know how to do this. I've never done this. And within a few weeks, they're doing it, and they're blowing themselves away, even in shock that they're having that much success, okay? So, and CJ, you're always welcome to come to our class, by the way. You are always welcome to join our class. If you send me an email, it's sonoranmystictarot@gmail.com asking for a link for the Tuesday class, I will send you a link for the Tuesday class. It is free. Let me get that very clear. No charge. Free. And all you have to do is send me a link, and then we start at 9 p.m. East Coast time, 8 Central, 7 Mountain, 6 Pacific, same class. And we then, we work with each other for about 2 hours. And we share our abilities. We ask questions of each other. We even practice readings to help hone our skills and to learn our vocabulary better. And more importantly, we have a loving, caring, and wonderful energy group who is open to everything and passes no judgment, because we're all in the same sheet. We're in the same boat. We all have the same skills, various skill levels at the time, only because of our time doing it, but not because we all can't do it, because every one of us can, because every one of you can. All you have to do is open your mind, your heart, and your soul to it, okay? Angel says, heck yeah, come to class. It's fun. It is. It really is fun. And especially when, you don't know what to expect. You'll never know what to expect, because I give different exercises from time to time, or I do some free-flowing things, or I do some quick things. But more importantly, as you're reading, you never know what you're going to hear in the reading. You never know. It's going to be great. Hey, Jojo, nice to see you. Great. Jojo says, great people in class. Thank you, Jojo. Absolutely. So yeah, there you go. Let's see. Anybody else have a question? Again, folks, if you would like to join me live to ask your question live, you can join me with camera on or with it off. It doesn't matter. If it's on, you'll see the image. If not, you'll hear the voice only on screen. But you can have a conversation with me, which is nice. And therefore, we can delve a little deeper instead of waiting for the chat to respond every slow 2 or 3 minutes. So send your question forward and let me know. All right. Again, send me an email, sonoranmystictarot@gmail.com. And I'll send you a link. Click on the link. It brings you right in. Okay. And then when I'm ready to bring you live, I'll slide the thing across and you'll come live either with voice or with voice and video. All righty then. Any other questions while I'm here in chat? I got approved to be a reader in one of the psychic groups, but I couldn't do it. I would shake because I didn't know how to ground. Oh, Nat, you need to join us for our class. I'm telling you, you need to join us for our Tuesday class. You do it from your own residence because it's a Zoom class. You do it for yourself. You do it in the privacy of your own home, so you feel comfortable. You come into the group. If you need to leave early, you say, hey, folks, I need to pop out early. You leave early. Again, we are a group that does not pass judgment. We don't do the judgment thing because all of us believe that anything that's coming into you, we keep an open mind to it. Okay, so yes, it, and you can do psychic, you can do tarot cards, you can do whatever. Again, it's all kind of the same skill set, but most importantly, you grow and learn the confidence. So Nat, send me an email. Everybody, anybody, if you want to join our class, send me an email at Sonoran, Sonoran, mystic, MYSTIC, tarot, TAROT, at gmail.com. Oh, you can do it after vacation, whatever, Nat. It doesn't matter. But anyway, it's a standing link. And so if you want to join us any day, you can. If you don't, you don't. Tuesday evenings, though. Okay. So again, it costs you nothing. Zero. It's free. And you meet friends from all over. We have people from California. We have people from Florida. We have people from Arizona, people from Texas, people from Michigan, people from Maryland, Pennsylvania. We have them from all over. So we're not just a local group. This is a national, a national group. Okay. Hey, Cassandra Lewis, nice to see you in as well. Jojo, how is your trip? How is your visit going? Let us know. Let us know. No. Okay. Any other questions? Let me check the questions in the chat box. Okay, nobody there. All right, we're good. And let's see, any other questions before we pop out of here? Hello, Alexandra Vargas. Nice to see you in. If you have a question, let me know, please, and I will respond. And then if not, we'll pop out of here. It is hot here in Arizona, Jojo. You are right. The funny part, it wasn't as hot until you all came. This past week, it's gotten warm, but before this, it wasn't as hot. And the other, let's see, last week, about the end of last week, we were sitting outside at 56 degrees at night. And it was like, what? Are we in Arizona? How is that possible? But it was, and it is. So, yes. But we have no humidity. It's a dry heat, as everybody says. Damn, hot is hot, though. I'm telling you, when you feel like you're in a convection oven, it's hot. Oh, yes, we are doing readings, Alexandra. Let me know your question, and I will give you a reading. Alexandra, if you want to come live, I can send you a link, and you can come live as well. And you can either come with the camera on or the camera off, and I can hear your voice, or you can just type in your question, whichever you prefer. Yes, an oven for sure. Absolutely. A convection oven, because it's like freaking dry hot. Absolutely, Jojo. And again, the email address, sonoranmystictarot@gmail.com. And don't forget, folks, I have some merch. Let me get that in here one more time. If you want to buy a shirt, if you want to buy mugs or other things, take a look at this. Go to my Etsy store. All right. Well, Alexandra, the best thing to do when you're in a difficult situation is just to ask an all-encompassing question that may get you to where you need to be. So again, usually the best thing to do is try to break it down and try to figure out at the root, what is the root question? Because no matter how big a situation, how complicated the situation, there usually is a root issue that needs to be addressed. And then when you have that root issue addressed, the other things kind of clear themselves up, because again, the light comes on because of the root. So maybe that'll help, give you some help in trying to find out how to ask a question or which question to ask. And while Alexandra poses a question, I'm going to pop up here another graphic. And this one, not a graphic, a QR code. Okay, if you'd like my shirt, my logo, there's the way to buy a t-shirt. You just open your camera, turn on the camera on your phone, point it to this, click it, and it'll take you on there. If you'd like to get a mug, there you go. This is the place to do it. And while you're on that same site, you can look at other items that have the same thing. Also, in my store, I have different things. I have the Infinite Abundance t-shirts. And again, this is my mantra. I say this all the time, say it every day. This is your affirmation you should be repeating without hesitation. I believe in infinite abundance. My wants and needs are always met. You can make these shirts in any color. I have tons of colors out there. I also have this shirt. Look at my face. Don't do it. No, no, don't do it. That's from that's from Angie, one of our funny little sayings that we do here. And then I was looking for one other specific shirt that I have, and I don't see it. Where is it? Oh, this one. This is my newest one. And this is Spirit Says. Spirit Says, because you hear me often say Spirit Says, Spirit's telling me. So Spirit Says. If you're interested in a Spirit Says t-shirt, you go here. And this is, again, this is taking you to my Etsy store. And you can buy your Spirit Says. This is my newest item, which I absolutely adore. And I've ordered mine already. I'm waiting for it to come in because I always say this. Spirit Says, Spirit Says. Spirit's telling me, Spirit Says. So it probably drives people crazy. All righty then. With that said, let me get back to the chats. What you got for me, Alexandra? Did you have anything yet? Am I wearing you out, Alexandra? Why does my partner think I'm hiding something from him when I don't? When I told him everything, he keeps saying that he feels that I'm hiding something and that he also knows people who know Taro and they keep telling him that I'm hiding something. So you're asking me to read his mind? Alexandra, I don't do that. The one thing I don't do, and most of the people that are in our collective, we don't get into other people's minds. We don't get into their minds because, for one, it's like intrusive. I don't feel like I'm not invited into his mind, his way of thinking. So I usually don't go there. Again, because you're asking why he's thinking that and if hiding something. What I would tell you to do, though, is that look at that question and wonder what it is about you that makes him think that. Is he a paranoid person generally, or is he somebody who has a reason to think that? Have you given him reasons in the past? Or again, is he just somebody who is ultra paranoid, somebody who is insecure? And when you look at one way or the other, you are when you again, yeah, it's when you look at it one way or the other, it'll help you to understand um, um, how to move forward. Okay, I mean, because some people they're not going, no matter what you tell them, they're not going to believe you if they truly think otherwise. Or the one thing, again, I think Angels pointed out too, which is interesting, is sometimes they have something to hide themselves. So they project it back to you, therefore making you feel guilty, and therefore you kind of close up, and therefore you won't do that to them because you're thinking, I would never do to you what you're doing to me when it comes to accusing. But maybe they have something more to hide themselves. And again, this is not tarot and this is not psychic. This is just me giving you some feedback based on your question. But when it comes to me trying to read his mind to figure out, no, I ain't gonna do that. Sorry, I don't get into people's minds. That's like somebody saying, hey, is my son going to get married to whoever, and it says, what do they think about each other? That's not my business. I'm not telling you what they think. Okay. So again, I respectfully want to tell you that. And it's not you personally. It's that I do that for everybody. I don't get into other people's heads, unless they give me permission. That's like me going through your cell phone. I don't think you'd like that very much either. Okay. So I hope you appreciate and understand what I'm saying there. Alrighty then. I think with that said, we have pretty much run out of time. Thank you everybody for popping in. I do appreciate it very, very much. And I'm going to get out of here and call it a night. I've got some things to do and get up to get some videos uploaded because I'm running a little bit behind with those videos. I was hoping to preview them tonight, but they're going to be for next week. So next week's videos will be coming out probably either tonight or tomorrow, and they'll be online for you to read in advance. All right. So have a good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for popping in. And with that said, I'm out of here. Love, light, and blessings. Don't forget, Shauna, church, as Shauna calls them, church announcements. Tomorrow, Shauna and I will be back in the morning, and we'll be back here at 10 a.m. Eastern time, ish. And then on Friday, Love Riot Warrior, one of our fellow folks, her and Scott Underwood will be back on Friday to do readings in the morning. On Saturday, we're clean. Nobody does anything there. On Sunday, Angie Lewis comes back on with A5 Says, and usually Sherry Berry comes with her, or Levita. On Mondays, Shauna's back, and Shauna's big 50th episode. And you have to check out there because you get some drawings and stuff for some free stuff, some goodies. That'd be nice. Tuesday is Julie and Bonnie. That's Love Right Warriors and Calling on Angels 1111. And then Tuesday night's class, if you want to come, send me an email, sonoranmystictarot@gmail.com. And then Wednesday morning, it's Julie and Susan on Tuesday, Julie and Bonnie on Wednesday morning. And then Angie and I back Wednesday night. Man, that's a whole lot. Hope you got that. Thank you, everybody, so very much for popping in. I'm going to leave us with a little bit of a, let's see. I'm going to use an image that really isn't meant for me solely, but I'm going to play it anyway. You'll see it tomorrow. You'll know why.